At MaxWell Clinic, we often get a very common question, which is patients will call in and say, do you treat a specific disease or condition? Do you treat Lyme disease? Do you treat muscular dystrophy? Do you treat so on and so forth? And that's a really hard question for us to answer. And I am happy to explain why. Because at MaxWell Clinic, we treat humans. We don't treat a specific disease or diagnosis. You are seen when you are here. And you are way more than any initial diagnosis or secondary diagnosis or confirmed diagnosis. That bucket of any disease process, it is absolutely something to focus on. However, it is also part of a much more complex whole. And at MaxWell Clinic, we really specialize in systems medicine that is personalized and tailored to you. Because everything is interrelated, and we believe that within your body system. One thing doesn't happen in one area of your body and not impact another. So there isn't anything that you could come and want to try to optimize or get greater answers on to improve your health that we could not help and walk with you through, or at least be able to find additional insights through our barrage of specialty tests and tools that we have here. We are so innovative on the cutting edge of so many things at MaxWell Clinic. In conventional medicine today, there are certain limitations to the approach of looking at a patient under the disease and diagnosis model. If you go to see an endocrinologist and they're looking at your thyroid, and they're measuring your thyroid values, they're only focusing on that one organ of their specialty. They may be missing how your thyroid may be impacting other areas of your body. We've seen time and time again, and that's part of how MaxWell Clinic came to be, was our founder and CEO, Dr. David Hazy, was working in his medical school rotations, and he saw 5 patients die at the hands of subspecialists because they were only focusing on their organ of specialty. They weren't looking at the patient as a whole. When we miss other body parts, when we're focusing on the thyroid but we're missing the heart, then you're missing out on opportunities to decrease harm and increase safety, as well as optimization. So MaxWell Clinic, we take an entire whole person approach because we don't want to be limited by those types of limitations by only focusing on one part of you, because you are more than one part of you. All clinicians at MaxWell Clinic have a background in conventional medicine. They have all been trained as either medical doctors, nurse practitioners, physician's assistants, or DOs. And so they have an entire breadth of knowledge and experience in conventional care. Additionally, all of our clinicians go through training at the Institute for Functional Medicine to become Institute for Functional Medicine board certified. And what that means is that now they have layered on top of their conventional background the functional medicine expertise and specialty to integrate the two knowledge bases, which means that your clinician will partner both innovative, holistic, and integrative care plan recommendations for you. That may be nutraceutical IVs, it may be supplements, it may be diet or lifestyle, it could be peptide therapy, it could be exercise routines, it can be a whole host, neurofeedback, hyperbaric oxygen, to name a few. I get excited, but there's tons of options available. And they may also partner that with your standard conventional pharmaceutical or otherwise recommendations of imaging, labs, diagnostic testing, to make sure that both worlds are paired together in a personalized approach that is unique to you in order to get to not only the root cause, but also optimize at the same time with the whole person that you are. At MaxWell Clinic, we don't treat diseases or diagnoses. We treat humans. We treat the entire whole of you, and our personalized approach will launch you forward in a way that can increase your positive outcomes, your quality of life, your mission, vision, purpose, and reason for being beyond your greatest expectations.